Section 4, Making a True Difference. The fourth of 5 sections in the HOF coaching program. In this section, we discuss how you can truly make a difference by being aware of a common pitfall for amateur coaches. Coaching the attractive athlete, the trap. Be aware of falling into the trap of coaching the attractive athlete. Is our success as a coach measured by the skill level of our top athletes or the overall skill and behavior of all our athletes? Are you making them better, or are they making you look good? Are the athletes improving from both a technical and behavioral aspect? Have any of the athletes surpassed what you can offer? Less work and more entertaining to focus on top performers. Are your top performers the best behaved? Why or why not? Shortening the bench versus overall goal. Prorate the playing fields if that's the case. Consider this idea for a moment. It makes a lot of sense objectively. Ensure your village is aligned with regards to playing time ahead of the start of the season. Others around you see and hear and sometimes ridicule you on how different you treat players. Parents and athletes pick up on what you do or don't do or say to one athlete and not to the other. It can be painful and obvious to others involved when a coach favors specific athletes. Outside influence on how talented the athlete is. Sometimes there's unrealistic descriptions of the athlete. The kid is automatic. You start believing what you are told versus what you know best and what you actually see. Make sure that you meet and work with the athlete before you determine an opinion of their skill and behavioral composition. We call this story time because we tell the story of the highest achievers in the class, the Pygmalion and Rosenthal effect. The study from 1963, sometimes known as the highest achievers in the class, demonstrated what is known as the Pygmalion effect, or the positive implications of a self-fulfilling prophecy. After administering standardized tests to students of a California elementary school, a random sample representing 20% of the students were selected and indicated to have demonstrated exceptional capacity for learning. At least this is what was communicated to teachers, as the example was random and no such capacity existed. At the end of the school year, the same test was administered, and the 20% sample identified had in fact improved significantly relative to the rest of the cohort, especially in the younger demographic. The results indicated that selective bias by teachers likely influenced them to focus more time, attention, and positive behaviors of this group. The take home here is that if you focus your efforts on all the athletes equally, they will all benefit significantly, regardless of perceived skill level. Thanks to the principle of diminishing returns, those of lower skill level may actually benefit even more significantly from your positive attention. We call this the net for when you're coaching the attractive athlete. Make sure that you acknowledge everyone equally, because here are some reasons why we suggest that. They will all be paying for your old age security. They may consider employing you in the future when they grow up. They may be your future son or daughter-in-law. Remember, you're helping them create stories. For example, somebody who never played really quarterback but practiced once in a while when they were younger. Play other activities during practice to highlight all talents, not just in the sport that you're playing. Have daily awards, maybe as hardest worker, best joke, most improved, best dressed. Lastly, record yourself during practices and games and analyze if you are falling into the trap.